It got soft, it came out.
Yeah, it's fine. It's just a lot.
It is a lot, but it's all synced together.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of flashing, though.
Mm-hmm. Hi. I don't think I've talked on Vlogmas yet for the past couple days, but I wanted to show you guys. I think I would have put in some footage of some ornaments that I got, and I want to show you them and kind of explain them. These are so my mom and my sister and I always do an ornament exchange. I got my mom's in the mail 2 days ago, I think, and I think my sister's are in the mail. Should get them here in the next couple days, but I wanted to show you guys these really, really cute ornaments she sent me. So this is one. So actually I got 3. We're only supposed to exchange 1, but she always goes overboard. So this is from Third Bay Designs. It's a local artist to me. She actually was a employee at the school that I graduated from, that my kids, they went a couple years before we homeschooled. I don't think it says anything on the back note. She was a photographer back in the day, and she took my maternity pictures and my kids, like newborn photos and stuff, and then our family pictures for a few years. So Mom sent me this from her. It's so cute. It's wood that she paints. I think she laser engraves like the pieces and stuff out, and then she paints. I just think that's so cute. And then the next one that she gave me is down here. So I actually want to like use this as a little like shot, like espresso shot glass. I think that'd be so cute. But this is from, I showed the card. I don't remember who it's from, but it's a potter. I have mentioned on this podcast before that my mom lives near, oh my goodness, I cannot think of it right now. Anyway, it's like pottery country. And so she always gets me some sort of pottery something. So this was this year's. Actually, I have, Yeah, here's last year's. I think that was last year's. That's so cute. And then I put the other one on my other tree, so let me show you that one. So here's this one. And it's so cute. So glittery. So shiny. I hate glitter, but this isn't glitter that like, I don't think it comes off. So I'm okay with that. And if it's on my tree, I'm okay with glitter, but isn't that cute? It's an old world Christmas ornament, I believe. Yeah. So my tree is very don't eat the ornaments. We're having a problem with messing with the ornaments this year. So I don't necessarily do a theme tree. I do a just kind of an eclectic collection of all my ornaments, but I try to tie it together with some sort of element. So like this year I did like colors. So I have, that's a really like, hold on, let me clean my screen. Much better. My screen was disgusting. Anyway, I tie it together with like, so this year I've actually for the past few years, I've just done red. So I did these red velvet bows, some red garland, and then I add some different red ornaments. These are some from Hobby Lobby several years ago, some red and white striped ornaments. And then I sprinkle in like the kids' ornaments. This is what we call our family tree. The tree in my bedroom is a themed tree, which honestly, I think I'm probably going to do something completely different next year and not do like a theme tree. I think I'll do all, I don't know, vintage ornaments or handmade ornaments or thrifted ornaments, something like that, because I am kind of tired of like the commercial stuff. So anyway, let me show you ornaments on here. So we always get an ornament anytime we go, anytime we go anywhere, we get an ornament. This was from our trip to Moab. Oh, I also use these Kurt Adler glass icicles. My mom always had them on her tree, and I just think they just add so much to it, so much sparkle. This is a thrifted ornament, little Santa that I got last year. I don't think it's glass. Yeah, it's glass. It's ceramic. We have Winnie the Pooh. This is this year's ornament. I get one from Kylie. Cannot think of her store name. I will link it down below, but I have this one, which is the turning point. It's got some scratches on the back. I'm not sure how that happened. This is the turning point one. And then obviously we have this one. Don't come at me. Y'all know who I am, but I love this one. The boys' little thumbprints. That's probably Luke's. And then their handprints that they've made, which I love. I think this is Luke's. Nope, that's Noah's. So that's really cute too. We had a laser engraver at one point, and this is wood. My grandfather was a carpenter, and we made this, gave it to everyone one year. This was some of his, I think it's mahogany wood that he had. Obviously a Nemo ornament. Everyone needs a Nemo ornament on their tree. My oldest went through a Nemo phase, so when we went to Disney, we got that one year. And then he's got all the little Disney. There should be a turtle somewhere. I'm not sure where he's at. Oh, he's up here. And then just lots of handmade ornaments. So this was our last year. If I go visit my family at Thanksgiving, my aunt has an ornament project that we do. A lot of the time she'll include me even if I'm not there, and she'll send me one. But this is what we made last year. And I don't know where the other ones are, but we have our little dog paw. This is another one of the pottery ornaments that I got in North Carolina when we went to visit my mom last year. And then obviously on the back we've got some, the ones that are very special. They have to go on the tree, but they were made at like church out of tissue paper and macaroni. Yeah, those kind of go on the back of the tree. Oh, here's another one. This is really cute. I'd love to remember how to make this, but I do not. I believe I made this one. Yeah, this is definitely one that I made because it's not very straight. If it were my aunt, it'd be perfect. But yeah, we do all these like fabric folding on styrofoam balls and pinning it, and some of us are more crafty than others, so it's a hoot. Last year I had a Harry Potter themed tree, so I just put these in here. I just think they're cute. My kids loved Harry Potter at one point. Little baby's first Christmas. That's my youngest. And then I do have some of my childhood ornaments that I got. I got this one in '93. Anytime, my mom always did crafts and craft bazaars, and she would try to find us an ornament. So that was one of them. Yeah, I think my mom made that one, maybe. But yeah, so see, you can have a beautiful tree. Oh, here's another one. This is one that my aunt made. It's perfect. You can have a beautiful tree and have your memories on it. This is not the viral Home Depot tree, but it's from Home Depot. I'm not exactly sure which one, but it's got warm lights. And I just love all of I don't even do a topper because it's got that funky thing. I should have done a bow, but I don't even do a topper anymore. But yeah, I love our memories on our tree. It's so cute. I don't know if you can hear me over my vacuum. Literally just turned it on and the vacuum started going. Hold on, he's coming to me. I'm going to turn him off because I'm too lazy to get up off this couch. Come on, a little bit closer. He's not even cleaning well. I need a new robot vacuum. We actually got the robot vacuum when I had boxers because they shed like crazy. My dog is sleeping over here. I have you on the stand, or I would take this off and I would record. He is sleeping with his eyes open. They're just weird. Weirdos. Hi. Today is, don't know, Thursday. Some date. I have been definitely MIA from recording Vlogmas. I had to put my phone down for a few days just to get some stuff done. I finished up all of my Christmas, got everything, pretty much got everything wrapped up. We have some Christmas or some travel plans pretty close to after Christmas. We're also wrapping up my dad's estate stuff. Had to get all that taken care of. So I just needed to put my phone down and focus on actually getting some stuff done because when I'm recording Vlogmas, I want to record fun Christmassy things and, knitting and the things that no one really, I don't like to record things that no one really wants to see, like paying bills or being on the phone or, those kind of things. So, we also, I probably would have already inserted the videos. Yeah, because that was yesterday. We have had really, really dry weather in Southwest Missouri for years. I think we've been in a drought. I don't think we've come out of the drought for 3 years. At least 2. Like, I think we've gotten close, but I don't think we've ever come above the drought level or drought conditions or however they measure that. And we are definitely in one now. We could desperately use some snow. Desperate. And in fact, it's gonna be in the 70s over Christmas. So I don't think there's gonna be snow anytime. It is rainy today. We got a little bit of rain. But with our property, we have a creek. That is how we water our animals. And it runs through our property. So, excuse me. I can't tell if I'm coming down with something or if it's allergies. I think it's allergies because I was outside most of the day yesterday. And the cedar, I think it's cedar and juniper or something is really high. And I do think that I am allergic to that. Back to what I was saying. The creek is really, really low because we have not had any rain. and our calves have been getting out this year. We have a set. It seems like, there'll be years where the calves are really good. They don't even go near the fences. They're content to being where their moms are. But it's like this year, this batch of calves wants to be anywhere but inside the fence. So we have tried to patch and fix and do all kinds of different things, trying to figure out where they're going through. At first, they were just going straight through the barbed wire. But now that they've gotten a little bit bigger, they're just trying to find every little nook and cranny that they could get out. And running across our creek, so since the creek cuts through our property, we have a kind of a flood-proof system across the creek. So it's attached on the top, and when we get a flood, it's supposed to kind of open up and let all of the stuff through. Otherwise, it would tear it. If we attached it securely on both sides and all the way down, it wouldn't lift up, and all the junk and the trees and things would get stuck, and it would rip down our fences and our trees, and it would just be a complete disaster. So when the creek is down, there's gaps, and that's where they were getting out. So we fixed that yesterday and prepared the barn for our new additions that are coming. I'm so excited. Yeah. Oh, and I also found, dealing with people on the internet, let me tell you. So I am having a really hard time finding French Angora in my area. I was lucky enough to find my buck, but I think she's like the only one in our area that is, kind of a serious breeder. And so I thought, well, we have to make a trip to Tennessee after Christmas, around the New Year, to kind of do some things with my dad's estate. Excuse me. And I thought, well, that would be awesome because we're driving. Maybe I could find Angora in that area, because I know there's a lot of breeders in like the North Carolina area. So we're going to go to Tennessee, pick up a boat, and then go visit family in Asheville and stay a couple days, and it'd be fun. And I thought, if I could find something, because I know there's even like a convention in the Hickory area, which is close to where we're going to be staying, that would be really cool. So I put a little post on Facebook and a few of the rabbit groups that I'm in, and I actually found two. I was so excited. One of them is still going to work out. I'm going to get a little 12-week-old doe. I'm very excited. She'll be a perfect fit for my buck. And I had another one that I was going to get. And I don't know if it's just miscommunication or misunderstanding on trying to figure all of that out. But man, it was an intense situation yesterday. Yeah. Anyway, that one did not work out, but that's fine. It'll work out. But just, just your friendly reminder to just be nice on the internet. Just be nice on the internet. There's no need to be hateful and sassy and rude and yeah, just be nice on the internet. Like I feel like that should be posted everywhere. Like just a rule of society. Just be nice on the internet. Be nice on the internet. But that's all right. That's all right. So my plan is to probably continue to vlog a little bit because I feel like our festivities are going to continue after Christmas. And so I will probably vlog for most of the month of December, I think. And it won't be like the everyday. It'll probably be like what I'm doing now. Just when I have enough footage, I will upload something. But yeah. I, again, I've worked a little bit on these socks. I don't know. I'm feeling less hopeful that I'm going to get them done. If I get sick, I should get them done because I'll be plastered to this couch, which is how I plan on spending the rest of my afternoon. I just have like just a real, I don't want to say sore throat, irritated throat. My throat feels very irritated and I have like a sinus pressure headache. So that tells me that it's probably allergies because I don't feel weak. I don't feel like none of that. I don't feel feverish, nothing like that. I just feel like allergy blah. So, but I do know that the flu and all kinds of other viruses are going around. So we shall see how this plays out. Yeah. I think that's all I have to say. My husband is going to cook dinner for us tonight. We had a really good night last night. We went and got dinner at our favorite little, it's actually our grocery store that we go to. They have a little deli and it's a natural food market. And their little deli only has, good whole food, healthy food. It's pretty much the only place that I can eat out, And then we went and looked at Christmas lights until it started to rain. So we had a really good night. I thought it'd be kind of sad because that was been a tradition that we do with our kids. And, it's now a tradition that they do with their fiance or girlfriend. And so they did that earlier in the week. And Jarrett and I thought that we needed to continue it because we enjoyed it. And eventually, a long ways down the road, that would be something that we could do with our grandkids. A long ways down the road. So, yeah, I'm just going to sit, knit, finish my coffee. Yeah. And I'm going to catch up on podcasts. I have, or not podcasts, Vlogmas. Honestly, the only one that I think I am watching this year, I think I'd want, because I just haven't had the time, is A Lovely Yarn. And she hasn't even Vlogmased. She's been sick, bless her heart, for most of the season. But I think she's starting to put out some regular episodes. I love Amber. I love watching her. Yeah, she used to buy quite a bit of yarn from me whenever I had my yarn dyeing business. And so we'd talk on the internet a little bit. We were kind to each other on the internet. Always a plus. But I think I'm going to finish watching her latest episode and then maybe scroll through and see what else I can find. I do have so many Christmas movies also I need to watch. So, yeah. I got a full day of rotting on this couch. I hope you guys are having a lovely Thursday. And I hope you've had a good week so far. We have, 7 days until Christmas? 8 days until Christmas? I cannot believe it's already there, but I'm so thankful I have everything done. I do still have some wrapping that I need to get done. Maybe I could finish that this afternoon before my husband gets home because most of it's his. He actually, I hate buying for my husband. I hate buying. I love gift giving, but he frustrates me to no end. Even though I try my best to not be I try my best not to give the gift away, but I don't know what to buy him. He is not the type of person to drop hints ever. If he wants it, he's going to go out and buy it. And he has very little needs. He doesn't go out and he just doesn't like things. And so it's so hard to buy for him. So hard to buy for him. And I thought this year, I want to buy him concert tickets to some of the bands that he loves. Well, I could only find one that was in our area in the time frame we could go. But I didn't really know if he wanted to go. So I've been playing their songs every now and then and being like, oh, I really like this. Do you like this? And trying my best not to be obvious. And I thought I was doing a really good job. I definitely underestimated his intelligence because he apparently immediately picked up on it. And he knows exactly where we're going, exactly what we're doing. So he guessed one of his presents, which is fine. It's close enough to Christmas. It's just super frustrating because I'm never able to surprise him with anything. I mean, for the longest time when I was a stay-at-home mom, I mean, I'm still stay-at-home, but I have an income. I work part-time for the company as like their PR manager or whatever, party planning committee. So I do get a little bit of, a paycheck that I can use to surprise him with some things. But before, I mean, I had to put it on our checking account so like he knew what I was buying him. But for the past few years, I really tried to surprise him, and I have yet to do that. There's a few other gifts that I've given him or that I've purchased this year that he probably knows about, but So, yeah, if your husband's like mine and he's like horrible to buy for, you get it. I think we just need to do like experiences next year and just use all the money that we would spend on each other and plan a trip and go on a trip. I think that's what I want to do. I mean, I like opening gifts. I like things. I'm not like my husband. I like getting little treasures and opening them. As much as I love giving gifts, I love receiving gifts as well. It's like my love language is little surprises and trinkets and things like that. But I also like to travel, so it's gonna be interesting on Christmas morning to see if he has guessed all, because he tends to guess. He'll get his gift in his lap and he tends to guess what's in there. He just knows. I have yet to figure out exactly how, but I have definitely underestimated his intelligence all these years. So there's that. But yeah, I'm just gonna sit and knit for a bit and catch up on some Vlogmas.